And in some more breaking news coming in, the wholesale inflation has now dipped to a 5-year low. In the month of September, the wholesale price index inflation stands at 2.38%. According to the latest data coming in, the Reserve Bank of India uses this wholesale price inflation rate as its inflation benchmark. WPI figures are used by the Reserve Bank to decide on the interest rates as well. That's the latest coming in to you. In fact, the wholesale inflation has dipped to a 5-year low for the month of September. Figures coming in suggest that it stands at 2.38%. Ashish Merishi now joining me with the latest on this. Ashish, we are reporting to our viewers that the WPI as compared with the earlier figures is now at a 5-year low.
In fact, very true, Sana. In fact, this is a very good news because we've seen the retail inflation also coming down. We just saw that, yesterday the retail inflation figure came, which was around 6.5% and which had fallen from around 7%. And now we see the wholesale price index also falling. And in that, the food inflation figure has also shown a downfall. So certainly a good news for common man as well as the government, because we know that, the interest rates have been kept high for quite some time to tame inflation, but that the result was not visible. But now for the first time we are seeing that, that the retail inflation as well as wholesale inflation, both are seeing a cut. Both are seem to be coming down, which is actually a good news.
That is indeed, Ashish, good news on two fronts, as you mentioned, with the CPI as well as the WPI, both consecutively, at their record lowest for the month of September. Give us a sense of what's the significance of this. Can we expect essential food items prices to come down quickly?
Very true. In fact, we are anticipating that the common man can anticipate that vegetable prices will come down. The essential items, daily items would come down. And not only that, but, there is a chance that RBI can have a look after seeing this figure that the interest rate would come down. That would actually mean that a common person who is paying, higher EMI for quite some time, for the last 4 or 5 years, that has been there, because if you remember around 4 or 5 years back, the inflation rate was, when it started picking up, the EMI was very less because the interest rate was around 7.5-8%, which actually climbed up to around 12%. So certainly, the common man, there is some, he can expect
absolutely
some
all signs pointing to a big relief to the pocket of the common man, at least in the days to come. Thanks so much, Ashish, for joining us with those details.